What's up, everybody? Welcome back to baseball right here on youtube.com/SeanAsaurusRex. My name is Sean. Today we continue our series against the Houston Astros. We got a kind of surprising victory yesterday. A good victory. Had some... It fell behind a little bit there early, but made a comeback. Got a couple of home runs to get back in the game. Fell behind. Or actually, I think we took the lead and then we fell behind. But then we had a big 4 spot in the 6th inning. That helped us out. We were able to hold on for the 7-4 victory. Marco Gonzalez is on the mound today, 5-1 with a 3.30 ERA, as the 30-22 take on the 28-24, 30-22 Seattle Mariners take on the 28-24 Houston Astros. So welcome on, it's game number 53 of this summer-long series. Framber Valdez is 3-3 with a 4.72 ERA, a left-handed pitcher. So we'll see some more right-handed guys in the lineup. That's a PlayStation 4 controller. This is the controller I need for this console. We are 5-5 over our last 10 games. Houston was, I think, 3 or 4 games behind when we started the month of May, but we've stumbled through the month of May. Houston hasn't been able to take full advantage of our struggles. They've made up the whatever the gap was. They've been able to make it up, but they get tied with us, and then they lose, and we're able to get a win, or they'll lose with us, or it's very weird. It's very weird. We had a similar situation last year. I think it was with Houston. It could have also been with Los Angeles, where there was a team that just chased us down for so long, and they were they made up this gap, and then they would get tied with us, and then we would lose. They would lose. We would win. They would win. And they just could not get around us. It was very weird. We struggled I struggled through the playoffs in that last season. And even in the World Series, it was not great. But we'll jump into this game. We have a 2-game lead here in the American League West, and most importantly, we have a series lead so far this season at 4-3 over these Astros. Each home team has won the series through the first 2 so far. So we'll see if maybe we can win the series today and put something interesting on the line for tomorrow. But we'll have to play this game to find out. We could be looking at one of these. We had our first series opening win in 5 series or something like that in the last game. So we'll see what we can do. Today we're playing for Topps 2020. I don't know where I was going there. I used the wrong hand. I usually use my right hand. This is my left. So I went like this because I thought, whatever, doesn't matter. Topps 2022 playing cards, current year playing cards, trading cards. So we'll look at that. We have some hot hitters in our lineup today, which is good. Abraham Toro is cold. I think I'm going to use that to my advantage here because I want to flip this, and we'll flip Evan White in. If we get a right-handed pitcher in, I could probably move some guys around, maybe. Toro is a secondary first baseman. He has just so much better power against right-handed pitchers than left-handed pitchers. All right, Dom T. Williams. I still want you up top. Ty France with Kyle Lewis. Ty France with Adam Frazier. And we'll flip those guys. Ty France will be all the way at the bottom of the lineup, even though he does have good power versus lefties. He does not have a great average. And I'd like to keep the speed to kind of build. However, man, Ty France's 21 speed could be a problem. I mean, it's going to be kind of an issue wherever, but if we're going to loop around to the top of this order to Dom T. Williams, that could be a real bite in the keister. It'll be fine. But we're jumping in here. Dom T. Williams, he's batting well. J.P. Crawford's hot. Kyle Lewis is hot. Tom Murphy is hot. Adam Frazier, he's a star. Welcome on in, though. Game number 53 of this season. We'll be here every single day at 7 p.m. Pacific time right here on youtube.com/JohnSaurusRex. So please scroll down, subscribe, consider doing it. And you can catch games whenever the Mariners play. And I think I am going to throw some off-day stuff in the mix as well.
So just about set now. And our pitcher in this game,
because I think it would be fun. Marco Gonzalez, a surprising 5-1 record. I would not have anticipated that coming from Marco Gonzalez, but he has 10 starts with a 3.30 ERA. Some other stats that I didn't read because I was too busy thinking about other baseball games to put on the channel. I think we might take a look at the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Boston Red Sox, just kind of see what we're up against.
The pitch.
We're underway here. Left 3 degrees, missed by a pretty big margin.
First pitch, 7-11.
And a pitch. And a count 1-2.
That was the only one that's been in the zone. Got him looking. Okay.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now it's Yuli Gurriel. And base hit.
Not exactly what I wanted there, but that's all right.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his.
I mean, that's a sinker that I'm lucky was not punished more. That one sailed in the zone. I want these pitches to basically split the difference of what they're doing right now.
Next pitch downstairs.
That's where I want it, but on the other side of that line. I want it teasing the bottom line there, but it's just not.
Next pitch misses.
Man, I am.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one.
Here's the pitch. Run around the goal.
That was a perfect circle change right there.
The punch out there.
I'm looking. All right. Couple of strikeouts here to start the game.
And at first, here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. In the dirt.
That'll end the inning.
That's out number 3, inning over. No score as we head to the bottom of the first.
Perfect. That's a great way to end the first inning. They thought they'd be able to get there, but they couldn't. Framber Valdez, some stats on him. 10 starts, a 3-3 record, 4.72 on the ERA, 61 innings with 47 hits, 30 walks, a 1.26 whip, and 47 strikeouts.
He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Sinker, curveball, circle change, four seam. We're going to want to look low here. And he threw a curveball into the top of the zone.
And lets that one go for a strike. And a pitch. Strike 2.
Oof,
Man,
way behind on that one.
Tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Yeah, sinker late on both of them. A little surprised I'm that far behind on that pitch. That's lower speed that we've been seeing lately.
JP.
And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
Oh, that's a bad swing.
Altuve picks it
Better
up,
timing, but wasn't looking low enough.
Batting third, the center fielder.
This is Kyle Lewis. First offering, and it just misses. Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. And now the lefty. That one missed. Now 3-0.
Haniger adding to his home run totals yesterday,
Here comes a pitch.
as did Kyle Lewis.
That's in for a strike.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Good job for me, not swinging at a single one of those pitches.
Batting fourth.
Now batting Mitch
Right
Haniger.
fielder, Mitch Haniger.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Kyle Lewis saw more pitches in that single at-bat than the other 2 at-bats combined. 5
Lewis,
pitches
the runner
for
at
Lewis,
first
4
with 2 gone.
total for the other 2 batters.
Next pitch inside. Now 2-0.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes
Darn.
the grab.
Couldn't get enough
Is
on
the
it.
inning.
Was a little on top of it, but
1 left for Seattle. We played an inning.
Ah,
No
damn.
score.
got the walk with 2 outs. Drove the pitch count up pretty okay. I think he ended up with 13 pitches there.
Top of the second. And now it's going to be Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose
Pitch.
Altuve.
Right through there for a strike. On the ground. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
There we go.
That is it. The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. To the right side.
That was not a great pitch.
Flip to the pitcher.
I'm lucky that that
And
was
they
not
get Bregman
punished
for the
more.
out.
I've said that twice. I cannot keep gambling like this. I'm not going to win every time.
2 outs,
Look
bases
at.
empty.
Actually, you know what? That
Next is
12-6
the
curve was in a much
designated
better spot
hitter,
than I thought it
Jake
was. Never mind.
In there for
I
strike
thought it was a
1.
little
This
further
lineup's gonna
up
have to find a way
in
to
the
make
zone.
him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
At the belt and fires. And that one hammered. That's back. Pulls it in on the
T. Williams.
1-2-3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
That was lucky.
Bottom half of inning number 2. So here's Murphy now.
Leading up for the Mariners, the catcher, Tom
Man.
Murphy.
A lot of runs scored in that Tampa Bay New York series.
Valdez back to work. Swing and a miss.
Big swing on the
That is
curveball.
strike
I
1.
liked what I saw there, and then it
Speed,
just
that was
died.
Fastball, a little bit out in front.
All right. I'm not adjusting to what he's throwing. Could pose a problem as this game continues.
Tap back to the mound.
Couple of bad swings, put myself in a bad count there.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over
second
on it, and
baseman.
beat it into the ground.
Adam
Here's Adam Frazier.
Frazier.
And that one popped to short. Wick
That was the
makes
four-seam
his way
fastball I was
towards
looking
it. No
for from
trouble
Tom
here.
Murphy.
Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Batting seventh,
Seven White.
The
Good
first baseman.
power. Not great in the OBP department. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. No score here in the second. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kind of
to count with 2
unnecessarily
outs.
wasting pitches here.
Out to short.
I just happened to get on top of that circle change. Died on me.
Slings it across. That's the third out.
Ooh.
Inning over.
This
Mariners
is
down
what this one could be
8-4.
bad.
We'll move
This
to the
could be
third
bad.
with no score.
It's kind of the perfect scenario to get a victory against me. A lot of off speed, a lot of movement. Low in the zone, which
Top
isn't
half
something
of
I
the
deal
third
with
inning, and stepping
typically
in for the
very well.
Astros, Chas McCormick.
Leading off for Houston.
Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And he deals. Ball 1 there.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Tosses to the pitcher.
Man, that was
covering the
that
bag.
was real tight there, Gonzalez. Whew.
Batting eighth, the shortstop,
Shea Whitcomb up next for the Astros. That's to third. France handles the chance. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
batting ninth, the catcher, Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. And a pop-up right side. Foul
Wow,
territory.
what the hell? That was a weird inning.
Makes the
It's a weird couple of
and that'll
innings.
do it.
Been actually probably all 3 of them have been weird. We faced the minimum through
Still scoreless.
through 3. We gave up the 1 hit, but they tried to advance on a pitch that wasn't that far away from the catcher with a runner who was pretty slow.
Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Dylan Moore.
Mariners, the designated hitter, Dylan
The wind of the pitch.
Moore.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that will drop foul. The pitch. Got him looking.
Yeah, he dropped that fucking
Just
curveball
dropped
in.
it in there on the top of the
God
strike zone.
damn.
Certainly not what he was trying to do
Batting
with that
ninth,
curveball by any
third
means,
baseman,
but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
So digging in, Ty France. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Oh my god. So we have the same problem we had in an earlier inning, just
0-2 now. Stays alive.
a couple bad swings to having a bad count. It's all gross. 3 curveballs.
One down,
Watch
bases
this
empty.
sinker come through here.
A foul ball. He
Interesting. It
stays
went with the
alive.
curveball. So early on it.
Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him. and he hit him.
Wow, that's a
Safe
big
to say
break.
He won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Thompson Williams.
Thompson Williams swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out.
The batter,
2
number
on,
3,
1 out. J.P.
shortstop,
Crawford gets a chance to hit.
J.P.
Rounded out his first time.
Crawford.
And the first offering
Missed
is
on
not
that one.
close.
Valdez here has been a little wily with his pitches, so gotta be a little more
And the
patient
1-0.
than I have been.
Swing and a bouncer.
They are just going to take the 1. That's good news for me. That'll advance to second and third. 2 outs here.
Right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Kyle Lewis up next for the Mariners. First off,
Way inside.
badly for ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0. And that one fouled off.
That was the timing on that. A little late. Yeah, that makes sense.
And the pitch. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. And a pitch. Stays alive.
Early on this.
France,
Early on all this stuff.
Thompson Williams at second with 2 gone. And a foul
That
penalty stays
is
alive.
a big fucking
What I
miss.
like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that one is lifted in the air. McCormick on the run to his right. Can't get there. Should be extra bases.
We're fine.
The
We're
run
fine.
comes in
I
from
should have sent
second.
Lewis to second. I'm a little surprised that got down.
There. That plate discipline, it
2
pays
ribby
off.
single. Should have been a
deeper
double.
he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the
He missed a
bat.
couple of pitches there. I definitely missed the curveball.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
First pitch, not close.
Let's get Kyle Lewis going here. That's what I want to see. I want to be feeling good with my big guys. My big power man.
Kicks and deals. Now fly ball to right center.
That unfortunately wasn't out. Damn it.
And that is that.
Okay. Couple of runs though come in with some, some 2-out damage. That's good. Take advantage of the walk that they issued. Should have been a double. Didn't really matter, but
Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder,
Kyle Lewis, I believe, had a home run in last night's game in real life. This being recorded the same day that it will post here on YouTube. So
The pitch. And that one missing low.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
thanks to the lack of internet for the last couple of days.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's one away.
I feel like I'm pitching so terribly that it's confusing the batters.
now batting, the first baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
Here's Gurriel. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1.
Slow down, Sean. Slow down.
Next offering is downstairs. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And gone.
Yeah.
And Michael Brantley
Fuck.
is gonna come up to him.
I missed that goddamn sinker. Fuck.
Left fielder, Michael.
Part of the order coming
Fuck.
through now, and
Fuck
one
me.
home run already
Fuck
in this
me.
inning.
Fuck
They're
me.
definitely looking
I'm.
to do some more damage.
Kicks and fires. And
I
there's the
missed it.
strike.
I threw two terrible sinkers back to back, and that.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. The pitch. That one ran inside.
I hate the
almost got
goddamn
him.
circle change.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, this is frustrating. Can't get these outs. I'm pretty sure that was a 2-strike count.
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Stringing them together,
Okay,
that's
we're all
3
right.
hits in a row. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel.
There we
put the
go.
ball in play, and
Get a little confidence going in that sinker,
huge
both for me
at-bat
and
this game coming up.
Gonzalez in the game.
Next offering in the dirt.
That should not have been that bad.
Brantley on third. Altuve at first. One gone. Out to center. That's back there. Turning and looking, and it's gone. Alex Bregman sends it out, and that gives him a lead. It's 4-2.
I guess just too many sinkers we're throwing here.
He's going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's
Honestly,
not supposed to produce
that
result.
wasn't
He
a
got hurt.
terrible
Really good
location.
one there, but even a
It's
better
just
swing
good
at the
power.
fire.
It makes sense that they dropped the difficulty on that.
Now, Jake Myers.
I'm not.
First offering misses the mark. Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground to third. France handles. Tosses to first. Play is made. 2 out.
So 2 home runs are going to bring in 4 runs here in the top half of the 4th. And we find ourselves down 2.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 4-2.
The Gurriel one, I understand a little bit more. I guess I shouldn't be too upset about the Bregman home run. I'm sure he heard the trash cans, felt the buzz in his jersey.
Bottom of the 4th, here's the catcher, Tom Murphy.
All right, we have time to get back into this game. I mean, obviously we're not out of it, so. Yeah, Tom Murphy, his at-bat, curveball, sinker, and then that circle change was like a really bad ground out.
And here it comes. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Fell in the box. He's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
On the ground, a second. Might be 2. Good feed. That's 1.
That was a big
On
waste.
Gurriel, 2.
A huge waste. Huge waste right there.
Seattle, Evan White grounded out his first time. Out to short. Oh, what a stop.
Oh, he's still out. Fuck me.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete.
Eat shit, Shea Whitcomb.
And welcome back. And the batter will be the shortstop.
God
Shea
fucking
Whitcomb.
damn it.
And he deals. Tries to reach for it, but it's through.
Starting to get some good reads here on Gonzalez.
Up next for the Astros.
I am not pitching well at all right now. What is happening?
Gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering.
Okay,
is in
there we
for
go.
a strike.
Sinker, it's a little further in than I would have wanted it, but hey, a strike is a strike.
That's a strike.
That's a terrible
Now 1-2.
curve.
Towards first. Steps on the bag for 1. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And next to hit for Houston, Kyle Tucker. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. There's a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches into the stands.
It feels weird that the first 3 innings went so well. I mean, we got a break here or two, you know, there, you know, here and there. Got a break or two here and there, but like, for it to go so sideways in the third, that's what's so frustrating.
Now it's the DH.
Okay.
Dylan Moore.
Leading up for the Mariners.
We got plunked, immediately hit into a double play. He threw like 5 pitches in that inning, maybe.
In the air, out towards right center. McCormick racing over to make the catch. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
On a line out towards center. And there's 2 away.
We're getting good contact on it, just not driving it anywhere that's useful.
Next to hit, Dom Thompson-Williams.
Dom Thompson-Williams.
Out towards right center field. McCormick gliding to his left. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail it here.
Boy, 2 blinking you'll miss them innings for the Mariners right there. He threw a total of 6 pitches, maybe 7.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Yuli Gurriel. That's in there. Strike 1. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Another 2 out or 2 strike hit right there.
He looks locked in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Brantley in the box again, takes the strike. Ground ball right side, could be 2. White to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
That was a terrible circle change.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Jose Altuve will hit next.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Tapper back to the mound. To first, and they get Altuve for the out. And
It's literally going to be one bad inning.
Up in the home half of the 6th. It's the
All right.
Astros 4 and the Mariners
We're good.
2.
We can bring this back. There's nothing for me to be. There's no reason for me to be so pessimistic.
Bottom of the 6th. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Valdez back to work.
JP.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Ground ball right
Damn it.
side.
Curveball died on me.
In time to Gurriel. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Chop back up the
Sean, you're gonna get so lucky right there.
Turns into an infield single. Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners.
Haniger.
Swing and a pop-up. Whitcomb should have this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners 2. Back Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
When I clutched my controller, I didn't realize I hit LT. Or RB, LB, whatever. I went like this and grabbed it, and I sent Lewis.
And a pitch. That to right. And they get Bregman for the out.
Fuck! I'm so irritated.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Jake Myers.
That's the four-seam fastball I've been looking for all day. It makes sense that I was under it. It makes sense that I popped it up. I'm frustrated that I let my frustration get the best of me. It's a terrible, like, cycle of, like, I get annoyed, and then I get annoyed, then I am annoyed, and then I'm annoyed because I'm annoyed because I'm annoyed. And I just get, like, into that frustration level. It makes sense. He's been throwing stuff low all game long. I knew it was going to be trouble when I saw his pitching, the pitch repertoire or whatever. I have been looking for that fucking four-seam in that spot all goddamn game, and I missed it. I just missed it, and it was a...
And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. And ball 1.
It's one bad inning. And that is the difference in this video game. That sucks. That fucking sucks.
Next one in the dirt.
I hate the fucking circle change. I hate it with all of my goddamn being.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop third.
Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so fucking bad.
Now batting,
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros.
McCormick.
The other way. And it goes just foul. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
I think those are the most frustrating, the things that frustrate me the most. Not being able to take advantage of mistakes that the other team makes or breaks that we get.
The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
This curveball
Looks like
is
he went up there
a
guessing on the
fucking
first
nightmare.
pitch and he was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Next offering is down low. Activity.
It's so
in the
slow.
bullpen for Houston. Phil Maton getting ready to go. Neris warming up as well. Bounce to the left side. Rolls across the diamond. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, dude.
I got to be honest with you, I couldn't tell either. As they asked for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems, and this one is just about as close as it gets.
I'm gonna try it.
Well,
This might be the closest one I've ever seen. I don't think it's gonna go my way, but like.
You think they're gonna overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming.
I mean, it is. I guess tie goes to the runner, sort of like that level of close.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. So up next, Adam Frazier. And the first offering is not close.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Squirts away a little bit. Nobody out. Runner at first. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Center field. McCormick makes the play. 1 away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Evan White.
Number 12, Evan White.
On the ground left side, 6, 4.
No one to be mad at but myself on that one. It was a power swing on a curveball.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice speed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn.
We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Astros, Shea Whitcomb. That catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. At the belt and fires. In for a strike. And that is strike 2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. 1 down.
I'm so irritated. I am so fucking irritated with this.
That one's in there, 0-1. Foul ball. And now the lefty. Back up the middle in a base hit. So that'll bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying.
Get him out with 2 strikes.
Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. And a pitch. That misses. And the count even 1-1. Maldonado stands at first with 1 out. On the ground, 2 ball. They get 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners 2.
Starting to get a little desperate here from my perspective. Really bad middle innings. We had Kyle Lewis come through and give us what we need. You know, a couple of runs with 2 outs. But it's just...
On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Dylan Moore.
It just wasn't enough.
The designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
Pitch. That one missed. Bullpen activity starting up now. Ryan Presley, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Taylor getting loose as well. Righty delivers. Ripped towards third, and there's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Time. In there, and it's 0-1. Mayton picks over, and he's back safely. Runner at first with no outs here.
4-seam to tops out at 94. Slurve, slider, and a cutter. Really early on that, yeah. Oh my fucking God.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover. and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Swing and a line drive caught. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Out towards left center. Nice grab on the run. And the inning is. We go to the ninth. Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. And the pitch. Up the middle. Reaches for it, but it gets through.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Brantley stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To White, that's two. Two outs, base is empty. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Oh, that drilled him. Toss to White, third out, and that ends the frame. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners 2.
I can't believe some of the mistakes I made in this one.
He's been so good against lefties.
Well, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Kyle Lewis. And he deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
Damn it. Damn it. Come on. You're fucking kidding me.
Up next for the Mariners. In there for strike one.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Right-hander kicks, deals. He swings and fouls.
Bad swing.
And the righty deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Tom Murphy digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, that event seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
In the air out to center. McCormick settles under it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2.
Very frustrating. Very frustrating game. Had the 2-run lead. Got the 2 out. Single. We should have been doubled. Regardless. Got what we needed to get a little bit of a lead. Gave up the 1 home run to one of the guys. I forget. Was it Alvarez? I forget who it was. That home run was fine. That home run was okay. It was a slider or a sinker that was way up in the zone. Whatever. The other home run that we gave up was kind of bullshit, and it immediately decreased the difficulty.
Fans, our final line score tonight.
Yeah, was it Gurriel? Gurriel was the name. What did I say? I think I said no. I forget what name. Alvarez, I think was the name I said. I'm not happy with the way that this game went. I am not happy with the result at all. I hate when I go into a game with any level of confidence because I just end up disappointing myself. I pulled out like the fat pack. I was like, oh, cool, this will be fun. We can give ourselves a shot to open that. We don't even get to open this. All of this is fucking trash. Fucking garbage. I'm so unhappy with this. I'm so pissed off. Yuli Gurriel was 4 for fucking 4. Bregman was 1 for 3 with the 3-run home run. Brantley was 1 for 4 with a double. Altuve, 1 for 4 with a run. I gave up like 3 or 4 hits in a row. I just couldn't get anybody out. That was super frustrating. The game immediately decreased the difficulty. And it was the same exact scenario as the fucking Oakland Athletics game, where we had one bad inning and then the game decreased the difficulty and we're fine, which makes me just feel like it's bullshit. Oh, I'm so fucking irritated. I'm so irritated with the way this game went. Fuck, we had a 2-run lead and we gave it all up and did nothing. 4, 5, and 6 were like the fastest innings ever because I just kept swinging at everything. Obviously, I had the base running blunder. There was a double play that should not have been a double play. I got really irritated with myself because I missed the 4-seam fastball I had been looking for all day. Got to be better in that scenario because you still have Tom Murphy coming up. Irritated with the mistakes that I made. Irritated that the game kind of fucked me a little bit. Framber Valdez gets the win, 7 innings pitched. Hit 2 batters in addition to the walk. 4 hits, 1 strikeout, 2 earned. Gonzalez gets his second loss of the season. 9 innings pitched, gave up 9 hits, 6 strikeouts. No walks, 4 earned runs. Presley with his 18th save in 18 tries. So if that guy comes in, you're fucked. Lewis was 2 for 3 with 2 ribbies. Dom T. Williams and Mitch Haniger both 1 for 4. T. Williams scored. And I believe J.P. Crawford was the last name there, and that one was an 0 for 4. We continue the theme. 5 runs or more, win. 4 runs or fewer. We've actually won 2 games with 4 runs or fewer. And those have both been this week, but it has been a struggle. Defensively, we've been playing pretty well. It's literally been 2 bad innings. I forget exactly what it was in this Oakland game. It was the first 2 innings, because I think I gave up a home run like right off the bat, and then gave up 3 runs in the second. The game decreased the difficulty. I did nothing on offense, and then we got a win in the next game. I think Legend is kind of like the top. I probably should just level it out at that because I think it makes it competitive. Legend Plus is a little bullshit to me personally. It just seems like it shouldn't, like, that much off is so much wider out of the strike zone. Either way, it's a frustrating result. I'm not happy with it. We'll look to move forward to tomorrow's game, which will be right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus so you can tune in for that should you so choose. We'll see Luis Garcia, 3-3 with a 4.61 ERA, taking on Chris Flexen. He is 2-3 with a 3.09 ERA. Series is tied 1-1. Mariners and Astros. The Astros, if they win tomorrow, would not only win the series, but they would tie us for first place. We're looking to win this series on our home turf and preserve the series lead against these Houston Astros. There you can see it. We're 5-5 at our last 10. It has been an up and down shit show, and it's just not getting a whole lot better. Fuck, that's such a frustrating way to lose a game. 4 runs in the third, nothing else around it. Can't do anything, even though we had some runners on. Just gross. Fucking gross. We'll see you tomorrow. Be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell, do whatever. I'm going to go sulk, just be angry again, or more. I'm just kidding. Get over it, Sean. It's all right. Everything's okay. And let's end on a positive note. Let's get a win tomorrow Let's open a pack of cards. Let's have some fun going into the day off. We got a road trip starting on Tuesday where we'll see the Astros. Again, in Houston, did not play well there last time, though we somehow scored 13 runs in the finale. Baltimore, Texas, that hopefully can get us into a good groove after tomorrow's game. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Good sports. Go Mariners. Good sports. Go sports. Whatever.